live. Hello, hello, next level. Today I have my special guest, Maggie, all the way from Canada. Maggie, welcome to the next level. How are you today?
I am so happy to be here.
Yay, I'm so excited. We finally connected. Where exactly from Canada you are?
I'm on Vancouver Island. So there's everybody's heard of Vancouver, Canada, but
Yeah.
we take a little ferry, like an hour and a half to my island, my island. And I love it here. And you know what? My dad is from Ireland. I know you're from Ireland. My
Yeah.
dad is from Ireland, and he says that where I live is just like Ireland. I took him down to a new beach the other like on St. Patrick's Day. I took my dad down to a
Yeah.
beach park here that he had never been to, even though he lives here like a long time. And he said, "Oh my gosh, this is Ireland."
Really?
Yeah,
Wow, this is have you been
really, really special.
have you Maggie been here in Ireland? No, not yet.
Yes, I've been there when I was 25. My dad was an orphan in Ireland, and he found his family when he was 50 years old, which was a mom and dad and 10 brothers and sisters. So, anyways, when I was 25, we went and I met my family. And then I hadn't been back until like last year. My husband and I went and we met my family again, which was amazing. And
Amazing.
in August, I think we're going again. And my dad, who's 89, is going to come with me and the
Oh,
grandkids.
oh my gosh, Megan, this is amazing. So when you are coming again, will you be landing in Dublin and staying in Dublin? Really?
Yes,
How can we connect then? We definitely
yes, please. Yes, please. Yes, please. That would be
yeah,
amazing.
yeah, that and August is absolutely amazing month. Well, I can't say amazing month because sometimes Ireland we can have all the four seasons in a day.
I know, I know. When
Yeah.
I came on the trip, I had to pack my parka and my shorts. Like you never know what you're going to get.
Exactly, you never ever gonna know. Few, I think sometimes it could be nice, but you just never really never know. And and Maggie, would you like to tell a little bit about yourself? What it's so like it's so much I know, but what do you do? Like it's so much.
Yes, yes. Let me tell you, I am so excited because I'm 63, but I'm in this huge pivot that I am so excited about. I am so excited. Like I have more passion for this pivot that I'm in than I've had. I've always been a passionate person, but right now I'm just super excited. So let me tell you some background. I have been a psychotherapist, and I have been a psychotherapist for over 3 decades.
Wow.
And I have had a private practice, word of mouth, for 3 decades, working with people 3 to 93, holding space for them to do their inner healing work. Because if we're a human being on the planet, we all have inner healing work to do.
Mm.
Life is hard and it knocks us around sometimes. And and we all need safe places to do that work, to be heard, to be seen, to remember who we are. And so I worked at the Child Sexual Abuse Society for 20 years. I worked in grief and loss education, going into schools and working with grieving teenagers and grieving children and parents, and doing grief groups for teens. I worked in the Indigenous communities as at the tribal school as a school counselor. I developed a program called Turtle Talk Wisdom for Children, and wrote a book about it, which is about taking better care of ourselves, each other, and our planet. I've done a lot of things, and that's not even all of them, but I am in this huge pivot right now because instead of me shining my light to lift up the entire world and heal the entire world, which I have been doing, and I love it, love every single minute of it, and I still have clients and I'm not leaving them. But I have always like my personal icon for my whole life. And I came through some trauma. I came through, life is hard. Like if we're human, we're going to get knocked around a bit. I've been through grief. I've been through trauma. I've done my own work. Of course, that's really important. All of us have work to do, and it's different, but there's themes that are similar.
Yeah.
So my personal icon has been the lighthouse forever and ever and ever. I've been Lighthouse Maggie counseling forever and ever and ever. And to me, the lighthouse is so important because when life is stormy, and when the world feels foggy and stormy, my most important job is to protect my number one resource, which is my light. if I don't protect and cultivate my light and know how to reset it, then I lose my gifts. I lose my love. I get locked in fog. And if my light goes out, then I can't be of service in any way to anybody, including my own kids, including my own husband, including my own self and my own life. And then beyond that, to the ways that I want to show up and serve on the planet, which we all have something.
Yeah.
Whether we're a CEO of a company, or whether we're a grandmother, or whether we're just a neighbor, or whether we're putting our love into our food or our cooking or our music or our poetry, or just the way that we show up in relationships in our life. So our light is our most important resource. And we must know how to reset it. We must know how to protect it. And we must know how to shine it brighter. And at this time, I am really narrowing my focus to working with people on becoming their own lighthouse. Wow. And I'm doing that through one-to-one coaching. I'm doing that through group programs. I'm doing that through master classes. I'm doing that in all kinds of ways. Right now, I have a beta group going, and it's called the Lighthouse Circle. And today is session 4 out of 12, and I'm watching these people transform before my eyes and open up and share things they've never shared, because we're releasing. We all have things we got to release.
Absolutely.
So that our light can shine brighter. So right now in my program, we're doing the releasing. And once we do that releasing, then we're going to do some resetting. And then once we do the resetting, we're going to do some realigning. And then we're going to be doing some shining brighter.
This is amazing, Maggie. So how long it takes now to really to shine bright, like in your program? So from releasing, first of all, we probably have to understand what you're releasing to actually to see what's going on inside.
I know. So I had a woman. Here's my best testimonial. This woman came into my program, and she came in and volunteered to help me with tech on Zoom. And so, like, she said, I have 3 decades of working at the Parliament buildings. I'm retired. I will help you with tech and admin because that's easy for me. So she's in my program, and she's helping me with if I say play a song, or if I say get us into small groups or whatever, she's helping me with that. But I met with her on the weekend, and she said, Maggie, I put up my hand because the tech is easy for me. I didn't realize that I needed this transformation. And she said, I am in a transformation in this program that I didn't expect. I didn't think I needed it. But as I move into this next stage of my life and this transition that I'm in, I'm realizing I have some things to release. I have some things to open up to. And I have to lean into more self-love and more self-care than I've ever done before.
Wow.
And that's beautiful.
That is such a beautiful testimonial. Wow. And Maggie, so how long is the program like to go, like in your like beta?
Well, I decided to, so I'm calling this my beta program. Okay. Yeah. So I have 8 women, and this is I'm giving myself a chance. Instead of being a psychotherapist, I am bringing full on Maggie into this program, and I'm giving myself this learning curve to bring. I feel like I have a filing cabinet of 3 decades, and I'm bringing this program in to allow me to just really focus on this in a new way and trust myself to open up this filing cabinet. So what's happening in this beta program is I wrote three outlines before I started, but now I'm in it, and I know exactly what to pull, because as the group forms and the women are talking to each other and things are coming out, then I'm intuitively knowing exactly what to pull next. So this is my beta program. And then out of this, I will have a masterclass, like a 1-day online. I'm doing things online so that I reduce barriers to proximity and distance. Like, look at you and I, like you're in Dublin and I'm in Canada. And this online thing, I've always preferred in person, but I've learned that I can really create sacred space with people online and reduce proximity and distance issues, right? So I am doing my programs online for that reason. And soon, very, very soon, I'm going to have a one-day masterclass. I already have one-to-one coaching packages. So if somebody's not ready for group, I can just take them through a 5-step program to help them to shine brighter and to plug back into their alignment and remember who they are. Whether they're a CEO or a grandmother or whether they're an artist who wants to figure out their gift and shine brighter, no matter what it is, I think we all need to shine brighter and remember who we are and plug back into our lighthouse.
It's amazing.
So I'll be doing that in the program I'm doing right now is 3 months. We're meeting once a week for 90 minutes online on Zoom for 12 sessions. And today is number 4 out of 12, and it's going really well. And then soon I will have more Lighthouse Circles where we'll be doing longer programs like that. I'll be doing one-day things. I'll be doing individual coaching packages. I'll be doing all kinds of things. I would also love to be on podcasts and learn and teaching about this. I'd love to be. I have a YouTube channel where I interview other people about what they're up to. And I have a Facebook group with 600 and something people in it where it's like a community hub. Lots of things going on and lots of ideas flowing because I am really in my passion and purpose right now.
Yeah. And Maggie, if my community wants to join your coaching, how can they do that? Because you're already running that beta program, so it's already full, right?
Yeah, it's full, but there's more coming. And so I would like people to get on my wait list. And I would like them to check out my new website, and I'll tell you what that is. That is Ignite. So www. Ignite, IGNITE dash life, LIFE at .ca. Ignite life at .ca. I'll give it to you and we'll put it in the link. And then I have a brand new Facebook page, which is also Ignite Life Coaching. And then I'm showing up on Instagram, which is new to me, but it's Maggie Reidy, Ignite Life Coaching. And I'm just trying to show up everywhere because I want to really spread this lighthouse across the world. I want the world right now, we're going through some topsy and turvy times. We're going through some storms. We're going through some fog.
Yeah.
And it can feel kind of daunting.
Yeah.
And it can feel kind of heavy. And it is. I certainly feel that sometimes.
Yeah.
And what I know for sure is that if each and every one of us plug in to be our own lighthouse, we will share the love and the light brighter and stronger together. And see, the thing about the lighthouse is, here's the thing about the lighthouse. It can't stop the storm. It can't change the wind. It can't tell those waves to calm down. It can't tell that captain not to run into those rocks. It can't chase after every boat that needs rescuing. It can't. And yet, how powerful is it? Because it knows its place. It's very grounded. It takes care of its light so that it never goes out. And when it's foggy, it actually gets louder and sends out its message by being fully self-expressed. All of us need to be fully self-expressed and sharing our truth. Even if we disagree with each other, that's okay. We can do it with kindness. We can do it with kindness. We can respect each other, and we can have different points of view and different messages. That's okay. Yeah. As long as we stay with kindness and respect. It's okay if we're different. In fact, it's essential that we're different because each lighthouse is completely different from another.
Yeah. And this is so beautiful. So thank you, first of all, thank you so much for doing that work, for showing how to shine the beautiful light. In your experience, Maggie, what are these blocks or whatever that people don't or choose not to shine their light?
Yeah, and I think that we don't, you know what? I think that it's very, sometimes it's in our blind spot. We don't even realize that we're not shining. We don't even realize that we're not fully self-expressed. We think we're okay. We think we're fine. We've coped with a lot. If we're human beings on the planet, we have coped with a lot, and we have coped with it as best we can. And that's 100% true. So what the thing is that we are energetic beings. We are very sensitive, and we absorb and inhale all kinds of messages from the time we're very little and we land on the planet. And the ways that we orient ourselves to life's storms is a very protective stance. We don't work on it. It just, we learn how to survive.
Yeah.
We learn how to cope.
Yeah.
All of us, every single one of us.
Yeah.
And that's good. Thank goodness for that. We've coped through a lot of storms. We've survived. Yay. That's been phenomenal. Yay. And every now and then, we need to go inside and let go of some of the things that are no longer serving us. I know, I mean, every single person I think can relate to it. We either have a message in us, and whether we know it or not, we either think we're too much or we're not enough. Like, or both. And we inhaled those messages, and then we learned how to cope with them by maybe shutting down our voice, maybe being over functioning, maybe by hiding out a little bit, maybe by, how did we stay safe? How did we cope? How did we stay safe? And that's all good. Like thank goodness we had it. Thank goodness we had it, because it got us to where we are. But every now and then, when we're ready for it, we have to go through a little bit of a, I think sometimes life knocks us around a little bit, and then we say, okay, now what? Okay, now what? And or we say, oh, I've done all the things. I've been a good human, and I've done all the things, but I'm still hungry for something. I'm hungry for meaning and purpose. I'm hungry for, now what? I'm hungry for, like, who am I now? I'm hungry for connection to myself and others. I'm hungry for authentic connection to myself and others. And so every now and then we hit these pause points or these transition points for various reasons. Maybe we've come through a relationship breakup. Maybe we're transitioning into retirement. Maybe we're transitioning into, maybe we've just become a new mom, or maybe our kids have left home and now we have an empty nest. It could be a lot of different things, but we hit these transition points where we say, now what? And who am I now? And then we go inside, and the first part is like, okay, we got to take stock. We got to kind of pause and hear our voice. We got to kind of pause and reflect. And then we probably have some things that we need to release and let go of. We didn't even know we were still carrying them, but now they're making us a little bit too small, or a little bit too squished, or a little bit too tight or contracted. And so now we get this chance to release. And I do emotional acupressure with people, and I do ceremonies with people, like salt ceremonies and breath work, and resetting our nervous systems, and rewiring our thoughts, which are usually in the background. But when we make it conscious, then we get a chance to name it and change it. So then we start with some releasing and assessing. And once we release and assess, and we take some things out of, I kind of say that we all have an inner chalice or an inner vault or jar, and we take some things out of there, just like we take the compost out. And then we pause, and we have a turnaround point, and we say, now what? Now what? Now what? Now that I've cleared some things out, what do I want to put in here? What are my new thoughts? What are my new beliefs? What are my new inspirations? What are my new ways that I want to share my gift? What are my new ways I want to share my voice, my light? What are the new ways that I want to show up in my world, whether that's just with my family, my community, my neighbors, or whether it's with my company as a CEO of my company? Maybe I want to reconnect with my light and the whole reason why I started this thing in the first place.
Wow. This is beautiful, Maggie. You are shining. Your passion like comes through like the light, lighthouse. This is amazing. And Maggie, once more before we wrap it up, could you just remind the audience where they can find you and what exactly they can get it working with you, please?
Well, okay. So as I said, I'm in a transition. I have been a psychotherapist for 3 decades. So I have a brand new website. And what I want to say is it's not complete yet. Now, I do have a beautiful Lighthouse Manifesto on there I would love people to check out, which is like how to be your own lighthouse. And if you don't like my words, I want you to change them, but I want you to have your own manifesto about how to be your own lighthouse. So for that, now ignore some mistakes on my website because they're in process. They're going to be fixed soon. And there's going to be more information on there coming really soon, but all of this is brand new. So I would like you to go look at the Lighthouse Manifesto.
Lighthouse.
And it's at www.ignite-life.ca. And you'll see Maggie Reidy, that's me. And then I would like you to send me an email if you'd like to be on my new mailing list, which I'm just creating. And I promise not to spam you and send you too many things because I don't like that in my inbox either. But I will be sending out my new masterclass, my new offerings, and one-to-one coaching, and you can reach me that way. And also in there, you'll find the email about how to reach me if you want to sign up. And also follow me on my new pages, which is Ignite Life Coaching on Facebook and Maggie Reidy Ignite Life Coaching on Instagram, which is really brand new to me. So it's all authentic and it's not perfect yet, and that's okay.
I love it. I love it. It's not perfect. I love the authenticity coming from you, because life is just, it's nothing perfect, because as we grow, like, yeah, so why wait? Let's do this now.
Well, if I waited for it to be perfect, it'd be like, I'd still be waiting. So I just decided to jump out here into this whole new world because I've had a private practice for 3 decades, word of mouth. I have never advertised once, not once. I had an old website I didn't care about, and I didn't care about SEOs, and I never showed up on social media, never. And I was full, and I had, a beautiful career, very rewarding. I wouldn't change a minute of it. I've learned so much. But in this pivot, I want to reach wider. I want my lighthouse to reach wider, and I want to inspire people to be their own lighthouse. And so I want to work with people one-to-one. I want to work in small groups. I want to be invited into places where I can help them be their own lighthouse. So I'm excited.
I'm excited as well what's going to unfold. Yeah.
So, and I'm doing a retreat. Oh my gosh. And I'm doing it on Pender Island, which is a Gulf island off of Vancouver. It's really close to me. It's close to Victoria where I live. It's a half-hour ferry ride. And then it's like a 45-minute ferry ride from Vancouver. Anyways, we've got a beautiful house on Pender Island. And we're going to be lighting you up. I've got somebody who's going to be doing sound bath and yoga and massage and Reiki. And I'm going to be doing my thing, which is going to be a salt and blossom ceremony and a light up way for you to connect with yourself and remember who you are. And the retreat is called November to Remember on Pender, because the name of the island is Pender Island. And it is November 21st, 22nd, and 23rd. And it's brand spanking new. And if you want information about that, you need to get a hold of me. And I will be putting it out on my social media very, very soon.
Wow. 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 Guys, this is amazing. So
we only have 9 spots. It's a small and intimate retreat for women.
Amazing. Wow. This is amazing. So guys, do contact Maggie, and I'll put the links, or Maggie will put, one of us will put the links in the comments. Do check it out. And Maggie, before we gotta go, the last question, promise. When you hear the words next level or next level transformation, the first thought that is coming to your mind, next level or next level transformation, what is the first thought?
My next level transformation or humanity?
Yours. It's about you, Maggie. What is your next level?
My next level transformation is to reach an international audience, help them be their own lighthouse, and do retreats and do really beautiful, intimate, small group things and one-to-one coaching, so that no matter where we're coming from in this process, we can enter into it and become our own lighthouse.
Amazing. Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for sharing. And guys, thank you so much for watching, and do check the links, which we will post. Maggie, thank you so much for being here with me and with the community. We appreciate you.
I thank you. And, you know, I just love that you're in Ireland and I'm here in Canada, and here we are connecting, and I can already feel us lighting it up. And that's just so beautiful.
Yeah, and then the next year gonna be like it's the time is going so fast. And if you in August, let's do the real conversation. Let's meet up then. And
Let's meet in Dublin. Yeah.
You know, it's just amazing, because that's what is happening lately, because we jumping, like, we meeting just people, like that's how I meet people online, and then we actually meeting in the real life, and it's amazing. Wow. Yeah, it's just beautiful. Yeah.
It's like this.
Yeah.
Faster. Wonderful.
Yeah, absolutely. So Maggie, thank you so much. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Maybe you just stay for one sec. Guys, see you. Just gonna